Hey guys, okay, so now that I hit record, welcome to Call of Night. It is June 23rd, and we are going to learn about the brand new restore tonight. We're also going to learn about some of the things that are available to you that come with your membership, and some of the things that you may want to pursue because they are literally being placed at your feet. There are opportunities that are available for you, whether it's knowledge, whether it's information, whether it's accountability groups and learning. There is so much here right now. I am so stoked coming off convention. All right. So I've got a short agenda. You're going to see me looking down at the notes because I don't want to go too far off track. I most certainly could. Very, very quickly, very easily. First and foremost, for everybody that's continued to be engaged in the polls and checking in daily, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But congratulations too. Like that is so good for your mindset, for your positivity, for your I can do this, and just having that attitude of I'm going to do the things. We are trying to build, I'm trying, strike trying, we are building habits. We are doing things that other people have given up at. And most of you guys, as I'm looking on here, have been doing this for at least 3 months. Looking around, I know we have a few that have been doing it for 3, 4, 8 years, but building those habits are phenomenal. Tom was instrumental in putting the polls up while I was gone. It was such a relief not to have to worry about that. You guys, I love Las Vegas. I'm not going out there to party like crazy every single night. Don't get me wrong. Like it's fun to hang out with our community, with our people. The first night, I think we wrapped up at like 1:30 at night. We closed down the piano bar, dueling pianos, and that was a little bit much. I'm not too old for it, but without Christine by my side, like let's try and get at least 6 hours of sleep here, right? So I'm gonna send Tom a little thank you for keeping the group going, and I appreciate all of you guys for showing up and voting and being engaged on that. The first thing that I want to cover with y'all, and this is something that I'm more excited about than I thought I would be. And it's not that I don't get excited when we have new product that comes out. Um, I always do, but I always wonder, okay, how is this going to help our people? How is this going to help our community? My my most specific group of people, firefighters, veterans, and then the families thereof, firefighters and veterans, heavy metal exposure is a thing. Depending on what part of the country you live in, heavy metal exposure might be a thing. But for everybody, if you're 40, 45 years old, if you're 35 years old, there's a good chance that your liver has some stuff in there that isn't serving you at this point in your life. And it's important to note, like the liver has 7 main functions. I put a post up about this. With those 7 main functions, if you drink let's say a beer, you drink a drink with alcohol in it. First job, it's going to get rid of the alcohol. Second job, it's going to get rid of all the other junk. In the list of things that the liver has to do, like the very last thing it's going to do is help to break down your body fat. And so when it gets clogged up and it's not working as quickly and it's not working as well and it isn't able to do its job, right? If you think about the air filter in your car, the more and more clogged it gets, the worse your gas mileage is going to be because you need air in your car to work. It's just like that. So they came out, corporate came out with the combo. It's going to be the Restore, which looking around, everybody in here has had Restore before. I will tell you they did improve the taste. Christine, if you can back me up on this, or Heather, have you tried yours yet? No? Okay. It's better. It's the same
It
flavor.
definitely tastes better. And when you mix it with the greens or with the microbiome, it's really, really good.
I had it for breakfast this morning and it was a great pick me up with both of those. Um, so they improved the taste on it. They changed the flavor profile. Still does the same thing. and they put it in a way that you can step onto it, because let's face it, detox, you're pulling a whole bunch of stuff out of your body that's been in there for a long time. It can be a little bit uncomfortable. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and share this video. I'm going to share a screen so that we can all watch this video together. This video will be available to you. Is everybody able to see that? I hope. This is available to you in the Go app.
Hi, I'm Dr.
There you
Mike
go.
Hartman, Vice President of Research and Development at Plexus. Today, I'd like to discuss the science behind the Detox Support System. This three-product system is an integrative approach to enhancing the body's natural detoxification process. It supports the body as it works to rid itself of the heavy metals, environmental toxins, and other pollutants that we are all exposed to on a daily basis in the food we eat, the products we use, even the air we breathe. The detox support system includes BioCleanse, Ease, and Restore. Each product is formulated with science-backed ingredients to support specific aspects of detoxification and overall health. First, let's take a closer look at BioCleanse. BioCleanse supports gastrointestinal health and regularity. It contains magnesium ions that draw water into the intestines, gently stimulating bowel movements. The increased motility in the gastrointestinal system aids your body in the elimination of toxins, waste products, and unwanted microbes. Additionally, BioCleanse includes vitamin C and bioflavonoids, which act as antioxidants, protecting cells from oxidative damage. Next, we have Ease. Ease is centered around turmeric, specifically its bioactive constituent curcumin. Curcumin has been shown to protect cells, including hepatocytes, which are functional cells in the liver, from oxidative stress. It also enhances bile production and promotes gallbladder contraction. This improves bowel flow, which supports digestion and toxin elimination. The serrapeptase in Ease also encourages the body to clear out cellular debris during recovery processes, which allows healthy cells to thrive. Finally, let's talk about Restore. Restore features a cellular detox support blend that combines spinach, spirulina, and aloe vera. These ingredients are rich in bioactive compounds that support liver function and provide antioxidant protection. Phycocyanin, found in spirulina, helps regulate liver enzymes and neutralizes free radicals, thereby reducing oxidative stress. Spinach leaf concentrate contains chlorophyll, which supports glutathione pathways essential for metal detoxification and liver cell regeneration. Aloe vera contributes to overall cellular health by protecting against oxidative damage caused by environmental stressors. Each of these products is powerful on its own, but when used in combination, they support a comprehensive detoxification strategy. The detox support system targets key organs like the liver and gut, using various antioxidant and detoxification pathways to promote regular toxin elimination and protect cells from oxidative stress. This innovative approach ensures that the body's natural processes are optimized, supporting cellular health and overall physiological function. It's one convenient system to help you support your body's natural detox process, mitigate the effects of environmental stressors, and keep making progress toward whole body health.
All right, hopefully with all those big words, it's very obvious why I shared that video. I'm not going to be an expert on that. I don't want to be an expert on that. I don't want y'all to be an expert on that. But I hope that everybody is excited, because that opportunity to help clean your body from the inside out, it's great having your gut working the way that it should. Your liver is so important. And if you have ever been on a heavy regimen of medication, a long-term regimen of medication, if you've ever been exposed to heavy metals, I know a few of my folks that have been. One guy, he used to work with a lot of weapons, and he has very specifically like lead poisoning. He's had cancer 3 times. He doesn't join us on these videos, but he is one of the only guys that has survived several of the chemo trials he's done for his different types of cancer. If we can help people clean out their livers, that's great. That is phenomenal. And it's not that you couldn't do it before this combo came out, but Christina looked at it. I learned about it when I was actually studying health coaching. To do that is kind of daunting. I don't, has anybody in here ever looked at a liver cleanse at actually doing and what that all entails? Noel, did you do it after looking at it? Nope. It's pretty daunting, right? Like there's a lot to it and it can be uncomfortable. Bringing in the ease, keeping the BioCleanse there. The folks who were able to share with us at convention had incredible results.
I have a question.
Yes.
So when we took, of course, it says my internet is unstable. It's always unstable. When we use Restore with the reset, we do it at night. Is
Yes.
this like, does it not matter when we take it?
Heather, do you want to answer that one? No? Okay. You can take it. Excuse me, there we go. That's at Las Vegas. You can take it at any time during the day. The way so Dr. Hartman came out and he actually talked to us about it, and it's really neat because we think about like, okay, you have slim hunger control, which makes you feel more full. That's great. The way that the Restore works, leptin and ghrelin are your hunger and your satiety hormones. And the reason that we take the Restore at night is when you wake up, you feel more satisfied. You're not hungry. You're not doing the things. So if you want to use this combo for weight loss, you can take it half an hour before a meal, or you can take, well, you can also take 2 a day. And so now we're going from like one very specific, you feel full because your stomach is full, to we are not only making you feel more full, now we're actually telling the hormones that would make you think that you're hungry, hey, you're good, you're managed. You don't need to go for the donut, whatever it may be. And that's really, really cool. So they are recommending 2 scoops a day for weight loss. I would offer a couple of the testers suggested easing into it if you have never done a detox before. Start with a half scoop. This morning I did a full scoop mixed in with greens and the raspberry microbiome activating slim. And then I realized like, hey, maybe I need some food just in case I am getting sick. I had a hard time eating 2 eggs. That was not my intention. Usually when I get home from the gym, I will have a large 3-egg omelet with ham and cheese, maybe some jalapenos thrown in there. I'll feast. I got about 4 bites through my sandwich, my 2-egg sandwich, and I was like, it's a lot of food for me right now. So that combo for the detox purpose, it's great. Worth noting, several of the women who tried it they started losing 6-8 weeks in, they started losing weight. Jana was one of the testers. She started at the end of February. About 6 weeks in, she started noticing results. So it took a little bit for her body to really get clean. And at this point, she is down 18 pounds with very little other change. Like your liver is super important for weight loss. That bile production, the gallbladder working the way that it needs to, all of those things, very, very important. So I offer this and I wanted to invite you guys on because I think it's going to be groundbreaking for those people who have felt like they're stuck and they can't figure out why. You know, any number of things can happen to your liver through the years. And if you never have the opportunity to take care of it, I looked at doing a cleanse myself and I was like, nope, that's not for me. But as I think about the guys that have been around the burn pits and foreign exposure, bacterial exposure, all the different things, people who used to drink a fair amount of alcohol, fatty liver, it's a great way to do it. And there are some individuals that tried it that had high liver function counts or low counts. They were not at a healthy range and they used it, and within a few months they were seeing benefits.
So in that bag, it's like powder, like hydrate was in the canister? Okay.
That's it. Yep.
I'm like, you're saying scoops, and I was like, okay, it comes in a bag.
It's a bag and it's a little scoop. Yeah. So
Perfect.
it's perfect. I think you guys are gonna like it. Like I said, definitely put it over ice. It's not an overpowering taste anymore. It's not that pinch your nose and take a shot. I mean, I'm sure you still could, but when you mix it in with 12 to 16 ounces of water, you are going to feel more full. And if you're working on both the detox and the weight loss, that's not a bad thing. So, are there any questions that I can answer on this Restore right now? Going once, going twice, moving on to the next.
Not, I won't necessarily say question. Sorry, I'm sitting outside because the
Oh,
quiet
good.
and it's pouring down rain here. It's just like storming.
Uh,
As you know, I had issues when I tried the reset, but I'm really looking forward to retrying this. So the half scoop's gonna be ideal. I think I'll give that a shot. I had issues to the point that I actually still have one of the original Restore packs in my kitchen.
okay.
So
Yeah. It was bitter, and for a lot of people that was tough. In that video, one of the terms that's used very frequently is oxidative stress. Probably important to outline, and I went to the internet. Oxidative stress is a condition that occurs when the body has too many unstable molecules called free radicals and not enough antioxidants to get rid of them. This imbalance can lead to cell and tissue damage and may play a role in aging and the development of chronic inflammation, cancer, and other disease. There you go. Oxidative stress is bad. Being able to address it, being able to take care of it, obviously, not bad at all.
no stress here.
Right?
Kidding.
Right? Oh my God, all of us. All right. So that's first one. Other combos available. There is a combo that includes the triplex, the restore and balance. Really, really good one. Really good one. If you're thinking gut health, cleaning out, and also trimming up. I don't remember the name of it. I meant to look it up before jumping on here. But if you're thinking gut health and trimming up, for the fact that we can do that now, in that way, that's going to be a super powerful combination. You can also just get the Restore on its own. That's what we did. Y'all know the sweet tea is out permanently now, correct? So excited. And it's in Hunger Control. Hunger Control, Christine, I didn't try that one. Thoughts? I'm leaning on my wife heavily. I appreciate it being here.
I was gonna ask if it tasted different in the hunger control.
It honestly tasted the same to me. And then I added my berry collagen in with it, and it was really good. I actually liked it better with the berry collagen than by itself, personally. So yeah, it's good.
If you don't love that brisk style tea flavor and you don't have another drink to mix with it, throw in a couple strawberries, throw in a couple blackberries. You could probably throw in a little bit of lime or some lemon. I don't
I
think that.
blended it when I had it. I blended it with frozen strawberries
Ooh,
and some water, and it was really good. So if
that's-
somebody doesn't really love the flavor of it, that's a good option. You
And
know, if they have the time to do so.
I
I'm
know
one of
for
the people that thinks
I
it's
know
great. Brenda?
Yeah, I know for me with the sweet tea, I use like half the amount of water that I do with the other slims to get the flavor that I like.
Okay. And that's good to
So
figure out. Yeah, you can experiment with it. Is there anybody else on here that's tried the sweet tea, and what are your thoughts on that? Got it. We need to get samples out. All right. It's already time is getting away, guys. I am so blown away with everything that we had at convention and trying to share this with you guys all in 45 minutes or less. Reset planning, I will put that in the group. That's something that I think we can talk about. We were planning on doing another reset this week. If anybody would like to do one with me, for the fact that I am not quite well, a reset's actually probably a really good option. You're doing one next week. Crystal has one in hand, I know. Ethan, we got to figure out if you've got one. So we will be doing another reset here very, very soon. If you guys would like to jump in on that, please make sure you have a reset available. And then while we're doing that, I also want to do a book club for The Gap in the Gain. I think it's a phenomenal book. I'm about a quarter of the way through right now, and I'm just gonna go back to the beginning and start listening to it again. But after talking to Christine, it's a book that our kids are gonna be forced to listen to while we're on a road trip. And they'll probably have to listen to it again. It is all about mindset. It's about telling the bully in your head to stop. It's about believing in yourself. And the things that happen when you do that are incredible. I'm not going to spoil it, but for those who are willing to invest, it's a 4.5 hour audiobook, maybe 5. Over, I'd say we do it in like 2 weeks. So if you can do 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, it is an incredible book. And just that mindset is going to be really, really powerful for you. So I will put more in the chat about that tomorrow. Finally, before I turn it over to you guys, the week after July 4th, perfect. That seems like a great time to do it. That actually sounds like better than this Wednesday through Friday. So, Kristen, let's look at that. We'll do it with Crystal. That'll be good. Has anybody here been on a cruise before? Crystal, no? Heather? Julie, Ethan? All right. This
Mike, you know my schedule. When the heck would I have time for that?
February 24th to 28th, this coming year. All right.
Competition season.
I'm gonna offer it for those of you that want this. And this is more on the sharing side. This is more on helping. Every year Plexus gives us the opportunity to earn a trip. This year's trip begins in Fort Lauderdale. You can earn the airfare fee. I earned this both in November this past year, and I also was sent to Dominican Republic in February. They're offering us a trip from Fort Lauderdale to Nassau, Bahamas, to Key West, and then back in. If you guys want, if that is something that is at all interesting to you, and depending on how we do it for you, it can be all expenses paid. Like, here is $500 in your checking account. Buy yourself a plane ticket, and we'll see you at the port. You get on the boat, and everything is paid for. There's no tips. There's no extra gratuity. There's no, I mean, tip the bellboy, but everything is paid for. There's leadership seminars. I say leadership seminars. This is a family cruise. There's like 2 hours of that over 3 or 4 days. We don't even have the details yet, but I'm putting the feelers out there because if this is something that you guys want to do, if you want to do it for you, if you want to do it for your loved one, that they are coming with you, I'm going to tell you it is totally, totally possible, but planning ahead and saying that you're going to do it starting in July is going to be a whole lot easier way, a whole lot more doable way to do it. And I can help you guys if that's something that you want to do. There's another cruise to Alaska. That one's September. That one's a little bit more challenging. I'm not going to lie, but so worth it. And when I say cruise, guys, they rent out the entire boat. It's not like you're getting on the cruise with like 100 people that you might know. Literally, the entire boat is Plexus people, decorated in Plexus stuff, having a good time. You can go to the coffee bar, and the coffee is free for the entire time. I didn't discover that until like 3 days into our last cruise. And they had these awesome little, they called them igloos. They were frozen mochas. I had no idea they were free. Alita had like 8 in one day. That woman was wired. It's a great time. Enjoy the meals, enjoy the things, have a getaway for the family. Um, I am gonna be putting more up about that. If you guys want it, I want it for you. And I will tell you, like, I have every intention. Christine and I are gonna be going this year. It is going to be incredible. But it would be a lot more incredible if you guys are there with us. And I'll leave it at that. So, all that said, I would like to turn it over to you guys quickly and ask, how is everybody doing? And what encouragement can we give you this week for you to be successful, more successful than you already are right now? Ethan, I'm going to call on you first. Only good things. I asked to unmute. I know he's got his daughter too.
Can you hear me?
There you are.
Okay. Trying to figure out how to mute.
Good things. I know you had to tighten your belt 4 times on a fire the other day.
Yeah, it was different, but it feels good.
Thank you, Julie.
It worked. All right. Yeah, belt had to get tightened up a little bit, so that felt good. I found my shorts today that I haven't worn in like 5 years, so I'm wearing
dang.
shorts again today, and I see my white chicken legs again, so that's not good. I got to get some tan on them things. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good, man. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. I appreciate it. Crystal, how about you? Oh man, yeah, I know.
Jesus, like being called to the principal's office.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you and I have been communicating. I've been kind of like up and down with emotions and stuff the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say I haven't let it like completely throw me off. I mean, like I told you in the past, I would have just taken the rest of the supplements, pushed them to the side, exited out of all the groups, and been like, okay, bye. But I keep waking up each morning and reaching for my water and just trying to start fresh. And today I caved and made myself put on a pair of shorts, which I have been avoiding for a very long time. And they were comfortable, and I wasn't unhappy with how I looked in the mirror in them.
Love it. I love it. And Heather, thank you. I know you've got to jump off. It's a great reminder. You guys, if you want a free pair of Ray-Bans, let me know. We can get you a free pair of Ray-Bans before the 30th if you were four friends also. Because I'm already talking to Kristen and Carol for Crystal. So guys, it's free stuff. Shorts all around. Like those are 2 really good ones. Christine, I'm gonna call on you. I know she's there. She's in my house.
Sorry, I can never figure out how to get the mute button to come up. Let me see if I can figure out the camera. Okay, since I'm not in the kitchen anymore. What was the question?
What's a win?
A
Tell us-
win. Okay.
yeah, tell us about some success this past week.
Last week, we were in Greenville with the kids and I ate out a lot, but I did at least have a few salads in there too. And I got to the workout room 3 times during the week, so that was good. And this week, just having the restore honestly has me kind of back recommitted to doing what I need to do more often. So I'm really excited about just getting stricter with my regimen, like finally maybe actually cutting out dairy because I know I need to do that. That's hard to commit fully to that though, to be honest. But definitely I feel like my mindset is shifting back because I think January, February, I was like hardcore committed. And then I got kind of fell off and was just living life. But now I feel a lot more committed and I'm excited to, I'm really excited about the restore. So yeah,
It's
that's it.
manageable. It's
Yeah.
manageable. I love that. And it's, I think Kristen and I had this conversation too. Trending in the right direction, right? All right, maybe a couple months don't go quite the way that you want to. I know Wayne and I had this conversation, and I was hoping he'd be able to join us tonight. There are times that maybe you'll go backward just a little bit. You got to look at the bigger picture, right? Like if you're going up and up and up, and you come down a little bit, you're still right here. You can go up from there and make more and more progress. And I love
Yeah.
that.
I saw a meme recently on Facebook and it said something about like basically you might not do everything perfectly all the time, but you never give up. And I'm like, that's true. I've had my ups and my downs, but just keep going and I'm on the right track.
Love it. Thanks for sharing.
You're down to stick.
Ethan, you got something?
Of course, I have to hold on to the
Noel, how about you?
I have a couple good ones. I also wore shorts to the grocery store, which, listen, I have weird knees. I think they're weird. No one else thinks they're weird. And I have been sweating my whole adult life in the summer and not wearing the darn shorts. So I've been working out very hard for a very long time and I'm wearing the shorts because my legs look far different. And it's been very hot here in Pennsylvania and I have a nice tan. So I'm wearing the shorts. On Tuesday, I hit my lowest weight in the last 3 years of trying to do the dang thing. Finally figured out all of the things that are working for me. And on Thursday, I had a friend over swimming and I received a package in the mail from Miss Kristen. And the girl that was swimming with me, I have been trying for years for her to even give it a try. I've given her samples. We talk about it all the time. We've been friends for almost 19 years. So I talk freely, it's not awkward. Like, you need this, like, you can argue with me, those kind of conversations. It's not a scary conversation or a sweaty palm conversation. And she's like, I saw your face when you opened up. Kristen sent me a couple packs of Slim or a couple sticks of Active because it's my favorite. And she's like, I see your face when it lights up. So her next paycheck, she has earmarked that we are getting her a nice order in and she's getting herself started because she's like, I want to feel like that. So those are a couple good things.
Who doesn't want to have energy and just feel good?
Right. And she's like, you're like obnoxiously happy. And like I share that I work out all the time only because it truly makes me feel like a different person. Like I feel like I could lift a car after I'm done with my morning sessions. And she's like, I want to feel like that. I'm not quite ready to lift for an hour and then do cardio and all those things, which is what's working for me now. But she's like, I'd really like to poop all the time. I'm like, a calorie deficit is great. And that is what will help you lose weight. But pooping every day is the magic. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sign of healthy metabolism. I love that. I love that for you both. That's really cool. And Kristen, I see you survived June. I'll read this. You got a noisy house. You're getting ready to go to Tennessee. And when you get back, it's on. And Noel, what part of Pennsylvania are you in? You're up north central.
I'm like an hour west of State College.
Okay. Perfect. Well, with Kristen being in Loud House, Brenda, I'm going to ask you to wrap it up. Tell me something good.
Okay, I promise I'm sitting here in the dark. First, I gotta say, I think it's funny you started calling on everyone, and everyone's like, "Nobody gotta jump off. I gotta jump off." Like nobody wanted to be called on. Nobody wanted to talk.
Right?
So for me, I've been at this for quite a few years, and I can tell a difference in me weight wise and it's funny, throughout the school year. Because we talk about in school and how the school meals are good for kids, but it's a lot of carbs, it's a lot of wheat, it's a lot of different stuff. And I noticed it on me throughout the school year that I don't make the smartest choices that I should there. Being out of school for a couple weeks now, I have noticed that since school's been out, I've already dropped 7 pounds by not eating the school food. And because the more healthier stuff I eat at home, the more I want. So at school, we're run, run, run. So yes, I grab that burger, grab the bread, grab whatever's there and available, just because it's something I need. And so major, I mean, a lot of people, they always say you don't look at the scale. Well, unfortunately I do, because I could tell that you guys are all talking about your shorts. Well, my shorts were actually getting tighter, and I'm like, I know where I went from to where I'm at, and I'm not going back up in those. So it's game on, time to do this. And we talk about life happening. Some of you know, some of you don't. I've had a lot of life happenings in the last couple years. And just about a year ago, I had a really major life happening. So I haven't been biking nearly as much as I wanted to. And I've finally found myself being able to get back out there again and doing some stuff, to the point that I'm like, some of the choices I make, some places are either safe, but yet it makes me think twice. So this past week, meaning this past week, we were just through Monday through Friday. I already ride with a cycling group on Tuesdays. I joined 2 other groups. I joined a cycling group for Monday, which is all women, my normal group on Tuesday, and I joined a group that's about 45 minutes out from here. And I went and rode with all 3 of those groups, just being in those groups. And I was like, wow, I miss this.
Good for you. Thank you for sharing that. I know last year was a very tough year for you. And
Yeah.
For you to be able to get back on the bike and get back to doing what you love, that's phenomenal. And then losing, shedding that 7 pounds from the school year, God, what's in our kids' lunches, right? Like that's kind of a thing. So thank you for sharing that. It's 9:13. I said 9:15, no later than. Let me offer a little bit of encouragement for this week. Let me think of what encouragement I want to offer to you guys. There are people out there who have given up so far ahead of where you guys are. Everybody in here, you're over the hill when it comes to the journey that you're on. You're making progress. You are doing the right things. And if you keep at it, whatever your goal is, there is no doubt in my mind you're going to be able to reach it. Whether you're riding distance, whether you're wearing shorts more often, whether you are having the time that you need with your children, it's so possible. It is so possible. And coming out of convention, walking away, I don't want to say walking away from, but walking through the doors of the hotel, and just the emotional high of, there is so many people in this company that have overcome incredible challenges, like absolutely incredible challenges. 30 cents left to their name, didn't have anything, borrowed $10 from a friend to build a $500,000 business out of their garage. We have one woman that her entire mission in life was just to be, I mean, it wasn't even a mission. She was a daddy's girl. She's built 25 churches in Africa and wells and a seminary and a clinic. I met a 35-year-old this week. She didn't need the money. And she gives it so freely. I met a 35-year-old this week who was a NICU nurse and she had a stroke. And Plexus has helped her be healthy and normal again as much as possible. There's still times when she's tired that she has a hard time because strokes they're damaging. But I met another woman who lost over 100 pounds and has kept it off in a healthy, safe manner. And she feels so good. You guys, you were doing the right things. Keep doing the right things. We are all cheering for you guys as a family. I want you guys to think about the opportunity to go on the cruise. I know right now it might not seem like it's possible because of schedules and things and this, that, and the other. I'll tell you, like, just plan for it. I'll teach you how, I'll walk you through how to do it. And then Dallas will be our next convention in probably June of next year. So if you want to go to Dallas, it's going to be amazing. Christine's best friend is going to be joining us. She doesn't know it yet, but she will be there with us. And I love you guys. Y'all are awesome. I'm glad you're on here tonight. I'm happy for you doing the things. I'm proud of you guys. Have a good night.
You too. Thanks, Mike.
Bye.